The following program is rated MA and may contain themes that may not be appropriate for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hip-hop, trendsetters, the school of hard knocks and that attitude ever. Yeah, I just wanted to be one of the best. Holding the mic as I'm yelling out D-Generation X. I will remember it. I'll never forget it. We've come a pretty long way. There's so much I can say. It's never really gone away.
Welcome everyone to the Raw Patrol. We are live one day after Clash in Paddy, and we are wondering what the hell is the man doing in the Vision. That's right, Becky Lynch now a part of the Vision as we saw last night. But before we get there, how is everyone doing?
Not bad, man. Happy to be here with everybody. How about you guys?
I'm doing all right. Kind of surprised that, I don't know, for some reason I thought tonight's Raw was going to be in a different arena in Paris, but we're looking at the same venue as last night's Clash in Paris.
Yep.
Yeah.
That looks huge. Holy.
An amazing venue. And plus they probably didn't want to move the Eiffel Tower.
You imagine how hard that would be? Yeah.
Couldn't be fun, but yeah, as we're here getting ready and we're watching everything that transpired in Clash in Petty, how did we enjoy the show and how excited are we for tonight's Raw after?
Yeah, I didn't think I would say this, but I actually went back and watched the reviews, or not the reviews, but the what happened on videos on WWE.com, and it's making me want to go back and watch the PLE again.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, it was a phenomenal PLE. It definitely delivered some things that I didn't think was going to happen, and some things I kind of expected. But all in all, I think I'm going to agree with Best. I kind of want to go back and rewatch it again, just to absorb more of what happened, because the energy in that building was amazing.
Yeah, and we can't be reminded, but we gotta let you guys know that if you like what you see and you want to get more and more and more, we have some videos that we will play for you later. But make sure you hit like, subscribe, and follow with all those platforms that you see that are showcasing the Raw Patrol right now. And just a reminder that yes, we are aware that Raw happened earlier today.
Yeah,
but the reason we do it at this time is to stay on track and be consistent with our time frames. So we appreciate no spoilers, because we just like to enjoy all this together, because that's what we do here at Turnbuckle Studios. We enjoy everything together. That's what it's all about, coming together and enjoying pro wrestling. And that's why we choose this time, because let's face it, we're not all on the same time zone out here. All right, I'm the only one not on the same time zone. I'm the odd man out. I'm the stepchild.
Yeah, you're the odd man out. Yep.
But yeah, if you guys do come out and spoil anything, we will ban you temporarily. That would be your warning before, or not ban you. We will put you in timeout. And if you do it repeatedly, that's where we will ban. So please be respectful to the fact that this is our first time watching Raw, and we are aware that it happened earlier. But we do welcome everyone wanting to have some fun, talk, chat, all that good stuff. We welcome it. So if you have some fun things to talk about in the chat, please do so. Just be respectful and be respectful not only to us, but to the other people in the chat as well.
Especially because I know that there is some viewers that come in to watch this with us that are doing the same thing we do. They don't watch it during the day because they're busy working, or their kids, they have their kid, you know. I love the fact that you guys all come in here and hang out with us and enjoy this product with us. OMD.
Yes, sir.
You alive, brother?
I am. I am. I had to refresh because I got caught in the loop and it was playing the intro for the 4th time.
Nice.
When was the last time you cleaned your computer, dude?
Been a little bit. I started
If you
to
had
do
to
it.
think, then that means clean it.
I started it last week one day and then I fell asleep.
You can't do
and
that.
I woke up when it beeped at 2 a.m. that it had rebooted. So
Here's a great question for you guys. How do you feel about what Becky Lynch did last night against CM Punk? How do you feel about all this?
I'm
I got
intrigued.
CM Punk on my screen now.
Yes.
I'm intrigued, and Punk is waiting for somebody.
We have a chatter in the chat right now called Not Your Natasha saying hello and how are we doing today? I think we're all doing fantastic. We have wrestling on our screens. How can we not? If you don't mind, can you reply to me on chat? I have no headphones. Yes, we can do that in a little bit. So we'll do. We do have AJ Styles coming in and the Kabuki Warriors, but back to the question.
Yeah. How are we doing? I'm phenomenal today. Excited to be watching Raw with everybody. Oh, look who it is. What?
Penta got that swagger on.
Yeah, is it just me or does he always look a little different when he doesn't have the face paint, just has the mask on?
It's different. It is.
But we are getting started here with main event Jey Uso. So if you guys wanted to wait to yeet, well, you can't wait. You must yeet now. As main event Jey Uso is starting off the show. And what a scene are we getting here in France?
That's never gonna cease to amaze me there. Every time Jay comes out and we're in front of these large 30,000, 40,000 people crowds, seeing every single one of them yeet just looks amazing.
It does. Do we think he's going to be the one to deliver the update on Roman, or are we waiting for that later in the show from Michael Cole and Wade Barrett?
I think that's later in the show myself, personally. I don't think it's his job to update us, per se. I mean, he might.
He does share the same issues that Roman does.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love that they're yeeting with all their phones on, like the little fireflies.
This, I believe, started last year in Paris. And then, he even told the Wyatts, like, I don't want any smoke with you. You can have your fireflies back. I don't want them.
Well, it wasn't last year. It was, I believe, 2 years ago.
I thought I was going to say 2 years, yeah.
They were in Lyon. I don't know if they were in Lyon, France, but definitely. Because Lyon, France was the pay-per-view or the PLE Backlash.
Yeah, it was that whole weekend that they were in France.
I mean, I understand where he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want no smoke from the Wyatt Six neither. They're crazy.
Yeah.
If the Street Profits can't get any smoke with the Wyatt Six, who are we to ask for any?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Now, we know he's had his issues on and off for the past year plus with Braun Breaker. Do we see him challenging Bronson Reed after what happened last night?
That's a strong possibility.
Yeah, because as we talked about in the locker room, I definitely really think that the big story come out of Clash is that we have CM Punk, Seth Rollins. Obviously, we just saw CM Punk waiting for Seth Rollins, so it looks like they're going there. That leaves to me, we have Jey Uso, we have Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and then you also have LA Knight stemming from the events last night. And I'm only taking an assumption that we're not going to have Roman Reigns. If we do, then business is going to pick up. But
right.
I would have to assume it's one of Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed because we did get him and Braun Breaker pretty recent.
Yeah.
And as we're seeing Jey Uso not representing any swag that say you doesn't mean you can't get your swag that says Turnbuckle Studios, Raw Patrol, Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. If you want some, go to karlkarufel.redbubble.com now as we turn to the man who yeets the main event, the former World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso.
Well, they're trying to get him to do it one more time.
Looks like Jey Uso's
roll it back.
Come on. No.
How about no? Jey Uso is on Planet Sirius right now. Jey Uso is sporting those injured ribs that he had given to him by Braun Breaker at the beginning of Clash and Perez last night. And Jey Uso saying if there's one thing you know about him is that he doesn't like it when people attack his family. Okay, OMD, you're right. He definitely wants Braun Breaker. He just also wants everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, he called everybody. Whoa, here comes LA Knight. He does not look happy at all. Got a bit of a limp going on.
Well, he was very focused on winning that World Heavyweight title last night, but we know that he, as well as the man in the ring, Jey Uso, they both fell short in their attempt to win that fatal four-way match. So,
yeah,
I'm curious, what does LA Knight have to say to Jey Uso? Because you would have assumed that he wants Seth Rollins, he wants Braun Breaker, he wants the Vision as well,
right?
He could be just simply out here to help provide backup, even though they did go to war last night in that fatal four-way.
I've seen crazier. I'll give you that. I've seen crazier.
Yeah.
Well, don't say it. Talk.
Well, LA Knight said he believed that he would walk out of Clash in Paris as World Heavyweight Champion. Ooh.
Whoa.
LA Knight says he doesn't know if Jay lives in Roman's shadow, but he damn well knows that Seth lives in his wife's.
Yep. Wow, he's going right after Jay. Holy. It's all his fault. It's all Jay's fault. Wow.
Well, he's saying that he tried to get everybody on board to eliminate Seth Rollins, but every time those attempts were made, it was Jey Uso, whether he was super kicking CM Punk, whether or not he was getting involved in the attempt to put Seth Rollins through a table. Jey Uso got involved and prevented it, whether it was by accident or not.
I want to see this, dude. I want to see these two go at it. How do you feel about that? Now who's coming out?
Oh, that is Bronson Reed.
Oh, Bronson Reed.
And Braun Breaker.
Oh. Speaking about dogs not being on their leash, bro?
There we go. And no Paul Heyman.
Alone. No Paul Heyman. No Seth Rollins. Nobody.
All I got to say is LA Knight and Jey Uso better get on the same page and quick.
Right?
Well, if you're not ready to eat, you better say yeah to that.
Yeah.
Wow. Knight's on fire tonight. Holy. Bronson Reed holding Breaker back. Wow.
So in a weird way, Braun Breaker is almost somewhat implying that the reason Roman Reigns is in the hospital is because he put Paul Heyman there.
Yeah. He's saying the same thing you said on the pre-show, Parrish. No Paul Heyman, so no one to hold him back.
That is very intriguing.
Yeah.
Because the last time they weren't held back, they got kicked out of the locker. Kicked out of the arena.
Really? Really?
When it comes to Braun Breaker and promos, you don't have to really think that deep.
Right? That's funny. They are chanting some very obscene word at these two gentlemen.
What? It's French, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, they're even bleeping it out now. I love it.
How am I supposed to learn a second language, WWE, if you just bleep it out?
Right?
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. Bronson Reed basically saying, if you're not in our vision,
you're out of here.
You must be put out.
Clearly. I'm waiting for Pierce to come out.
Do you think he's
Whoa.
going to come out? You seem pretty
It's
occupied
official.
with Punk.
Started now. Look at LA's taking off his vest. Like, hey, Jay, you think we can do this? Let's do it. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, so this was pretty cool because LA Knight was like to Jay, you and I can do this another time. We can handle this next time. But right now, this is what we need to be doing together. I think that is perfectly placed wording for that segment as to where they need to go. I love it. That was cool.
OMD, your thoughts on what you just saw and heard?
Loved it. I wish they would have done a little bit more, though, with the LA Knight Jey Uso situation before that. I do hope that it is going to lead to a potential turn in that tag match later tonight.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be a turn myself, but I do think that there's going to be a babyface rivalry coming out of this.
I mean, there pretty much is already. They just kind of went, we're going to put this on pause, bro, and deal with these two clowns first. Which, I mean, cool.
Do we think maybe at one point we could get a number one contender match for Seth Rollins' title between those two?
Yes.
100%.
We can get, it'd be like I'm trying to remember what that movie was. But it's like you're either Team Yeet or Team Yeah.
Oh, that's
Twilight. Yeah, there we go. They should totally do that.
They're just showing what happened last week with Rodriguez and Rhea. Oh my God, here comes EO.
And they're showing how unpleased Asuka was about that. As she's saying in perfect Japanese, go like and subscribe and all that good stuff with Turnbuckle Studios.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I finally pieced this together when it comes to the Kabuki Warriors.
Okay.
If you put them as animated like dogs, Asuka is 100% the leader of the pack. She's like that tough, big breed, right? Io is the apologetic, always sad, the one that like all your sympathy goes to. And then Kairi Sane is just that lost animal that Asuka picked up and just keeps
follows her around.
Yeah. We've seen it in like in almost every animated movie.
Yeah.
With animals.
Pierce, it's actually funny that you say that because I did watch the original 101 Dalmatians yesterday, and I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. Having an infant, you watch a lot of Pixar movies.
Right.
Secret Life of Pets, man. That's where it's for. That's what I was thinking.
Nice. Oh, here comes Judgment Day's
Roxanne Perez and
Tag
Raquel
team.
Rodriguez.
And they're back to the addition of purple in their gear.
Yeah.
Now I gotta ask, because a lot of our when we were children watching WWF, now WWE, we loved the simplicity of stages, yet the creative add-ons that there was.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just, theme to the city, theme to the show, what the case may be. Remember Backlash, and you got those swinging little like
Yeah.
pendulum
The
things.
sickles.
Yeah. Here we got that Eiffel Tower. Every time they're in Paris, do we think this is a staple, just like when they're in the United Kingdom? We see the phone booth, we see all that stuff, the bug car.
I mean, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think when it's something like this, when you're doing sort of like that France takeover, I know we didn't have it in Lyon on Friday, but we've had it last night and tonight with the PLE. I think that's where you see it. I think other than that, they're going to find some other ways to honor, because let's not forget, a city like Paris has so many different historic
Landmarks.
buildings. You've got the Louvre, you've got the Arc de Triomphe that you can use as well.
I think it becomes I agree with you. It becomes the centerpiece is the Eiffel Tower. And then you can add those different landmarks throughout just to change it up a little bit. But yeah, I think your centerpiece is that Eiffel Tower for this. Yes.
Yeah, because whenever like basically anybody thinks of the city of Paris, of course they're going to think Eiffel Tower right away.
Yeah. So on one side, throw up the glass pyramid that they have by the the Louvre,
Yeah,
and then throw in that arch on the other side.
you could even add in the cathedral there.
Right? There's so many different things you can put off to the side to add to the ambiance of the Paris stage.
As we're going to be back in 45 seconds, I'm going to let everybody know how you can help assist Turnbuckle Studios.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And the website to do so is turnbucklestudios.org. It's our official homepage. It also has that updated feature of your ability to send in your information. Think of it like a resume. And that's just one easier step for you to get to us so we can get to work. That's turnbucklestudios.org. So we've got the Kabuki Warriors set to take on the Judgment Day. Let's do the good old-fashioned, who do we got?
Kabuki Warriors.
I
think Raquel and her team are going to win.
Roxanne. It's the second time.
I think I'm with Bubba on this one.
I'm gonna have so much fun saying the Judgment Day now to see if you can remember the name moving forward now.
Yeah. Yes, Raquel and Roxanne can use the win, but we haven't seen the Kabuki Warriors in action in quite some time. And that's where I think they need the win. It is nice to see them back on our screens competing. I think they need the win, and I think that this could propel them into a position to potentially challenge Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
But OMD, I think you're missing one factor, and two factors actually, in Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Io Sky could easily show up, try to help them, mess up somehow, which could lead to the Judgment Day taking the win.
Oh, absolutely. You're right. I'm not going to deny that. I do think that, in all honesty, I have this going with the shenanigans after the match with Io and Rhea, then coming out, potentially setting up that triple threat tag.
And I think too, like, we also have that one little like tidbit of Asuka and Rhea. So is that enough to kind of distract the Kabuki Warriors?
Absolutely.
And another thing I have to say is whoever wins this match, do we not see maybe tag title implications?
Oh, there has to be.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
I think this would propel them into a chance to challenge for the tag titles.
I think it would be a great thing to add to WrestlePalooza, to be quite honest.
Actually, and although, because we have not yet seen Charlotte and Alexa on Raw as the women's tag team champions.
We have seen them once, and that was the day after SummerSlam.
Yes. And
they did go up against the Judgment Day in a rematch.
yeah, and the reason why they haven't really been they haven't been on Raw is because right now over on SmackDown they've got their troubles with the Secret Service right now.
Oh, crazy.
Asuka just dominating both women right now. I spoke too soon. It'd be nice if we can see the match there, WWE.
I could see it.
Yeah, but for 30 seconds, there was the Raw logo just flashing across the screen.
Oh, I
haven't seen that.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I didn't have it either.
You should email WWE and see if you want a prize, or Netflix.
Yeah.
I feel like I already kind of won with my phone company giving Netflix for me for 6 months for free.
Right?
Well, maybe contact your phone because your Netflix is
right. Oh, geez, that was a close pinfall. That is definitely an insane elbow.
I still say she's got one of the best elbow drops in the business off that top rope.
Roxanne
The
tried
way
to pop. Why? Sorry, go ahead.
The way Kyrie just puts that point on the elbow, just chef's kiss on that.
So I'm well behind you guys.
Yeah.
I just got the hot tag to Asuka.
That's exactly where I'm at right now.
Oh, I just got
Asuka's
the finish.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay, maybe you guys.
Whoa.
That's weird. Do you guys have the previously streamed live on your corner too?
Yeah.
That is strange.
Oh, mine's saying live.
Well, I'm glad that you did the trick then.
It does say
OMD.
previously streamed live. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very odd.
See, I was going to sit and watch Raw. I hit play, and then I got a phone call, and I had to run away. And it played all the way through, and I just rewound it and started over.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah,
why
and
you
I didn't do
rewound
anything.
the original broadcast. So probably kept the whole thing. That's okay.
No, I have no commercials.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, no, like I haven't had a commercial. I've just had the
Oh, okay.
be back in whatever seconds.
Here's Adam Pearce.
Yep.
Okay, so maybe let's just if you guys are ahead, if you guys want to just pause and give maybe your guys' thoughts on the match as OMD and I get to it, and then we'll get to everything.
Pause.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll let you know when we're at the finale of the match then, because clearly you guys are both at the finale of the match.
Okay, I'm going to rewind it and get to the finale myself a little bit here.
I'm right now, right at the start of what Adam Pearce has to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to get to that point now.
Okay, so
Sorry.
currently I'm assuming you OMD are at the point with
I just got
the ropes.
the finish.
Okay. Interesting. We are on all different times for the most part. That's fun. And yeah, there is the. Nope.
I'm just getting the replays from the match right now.
Yep.
As soon as I see Adam Pearce, I'm going to pause it, though.
See, now I just got the elbow.
That's crazy. There's Adam Pearce right there. Okay.
This is going to make a fun episode.
Right.
I already could tell.
Yeah, because like I said, I watched it. It kicked out the
Okay, I'm at Adam Pearce.
the play, and then I just went back in and started it again. So
Okay, I just got the finish of the match.
you'll get a bunch of review of the match, and then you'll see Adam Pearce.
Yeah, so let's give our thoughts on the match. We did see the Kabuki Warriors pick up the win. Asuka getting fall on Roxanne Perez. What were your guys' takeaways?
I'm actually glad that my thoughts on Io Sky showing up in this match was wrong, because I for one, like, I know that we always talk about possible run-ins in the match, but I for one am a fan of straightforward finishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am now just getting to Adam Pearce. So, yeah, let's all press play and see what the Raw General Manager has to say.
He's talking about the world champion.
Ooh,
It's official.
it is official. Yeah, Bob, I'm gonna have to agree with you. They do watch our stuff because this is exactly what I said last night.
And I said this 2 weeks ago in Turnbuckle Talk, not gonna lie.
So at WrestlePalooza, ladies and gentlemen, for the women's vacant title.
How about those graphics? Like a ticket style.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
like
neat.
it.
Oh, next week they're signing the contract.
This would explain why Io didn't get involved with the Kabuki Warriors, because now she's got to worry about Stephanie Becker.
Well, she also asked the Kabuki Warriors before the match if they wanted help and was told no.
Yeah. Finn Balor making his way out to the ring.
And JD
And
tag team titles.
JD.
Finn is dressed up. Oh,
Finn's
Finn's
going to start chanting that again.
Yeah, it looks like it's just Finn in action.
Yeah, but your tag team partner's out there with you and always gets involved in the match somehow.
I mean, I like the fact that if you're going to have a tag team champion wrestle, that his tag team partner, the other champions with him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just not a fan of like having individual appearances from the tag champions.
Yeah.
You know, you book one, you're booking both.
Well, it's not so much that. It's just like both titles should be visible at the same time, right? It's two. It's like, hey, why is there two if somebody's just getting it? Oh, they're tag team, and there's
yes,
there's a feud going on between these two guys.
Yeah, we have Dragon Lee going up against Finn Balor.
Yes, which we saw Dragon Lee defeat JD last week.
Mm-hmm.
And is this propelling JD to potentially find a partner to challenge? Or does this propel the LWO back into title contention?
You mean Dragon Lee, right? Not JD.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Punk's
said JD.
still waiting. Punk's still out there waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely assume that that's kind of where you see. I wonder if, I mean, we have seen Mr. Iguana in the past kind of get into Judgment Day business. We saw the puppet off between the two of them.
Right.
That was awesome. Which, by the way, you can get that puppet demon Ballard thing, whatever he's called now,
Demonito,
for $100 if you go on WWE shop.com.
Yeah.
Finn Balor.
Bubba and I looked that up together not too long ago.
Well, for the benefits of everyone else, we'd like to appreciate you not explaining what the other part of your search histories are together.
That's right. Thank you.
Unless it's Karl Karufel.redbubble.com. That means everybody can go. If it's turnbucklestudios.org, everybody can go. I know exactly where that you guys were thinking that, right?
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Last week, Best, you were the one that said it's nice to get Dragon Lee back on our screens and actually see him in action. Now, this is 2 weeks in a row. Where do we see this match go?
I'm going to say another win for Dragon. And then he's going to find himself a partner, as we had mentioned. And there is one wrestler we haven't mentioned or seen in the ring long ago, in a long time. He's also a member of the LWO, and I'm talking Rey Mysterio. Could be very well be that partner.
Intriguing. I like it.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with the person he's against because I see very similar things here with Penta and the New Day. Penta got almost all the way until the very last one where he fell short and he needed some help. As we know now, it's the War Raiders as they have that 6-man match later.
Yep.
I have Finn Balor winning this match, and I think JD is going to help him. And that's going to really showcase Dragon Lee needing to find somebody to fight with him because he can't take on the tag team champions by himself.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's another option where Rey Mysterio could come in.
Yeah. Yeah, and same thing as you're saying, just different way of getting there. But I definitely think, along the same wavelength right there. So, in order to get abs like Finn, I just can't eat any carbs ever again.
Yeah.
As I look down as I have an energy drink and 3 tall boys, not today.
Not today, Finn. Not today.
And for me, just before the show, I had a plate of fettuccine. So yeah, definitely
What
carb heavy on my side.
What's that song? Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we're on the 1st. Oh man. Yeah. Also, I want to let everybody know that September means it's sub month for Twitch. So if you want a cheaper option to sub to Turnbuckle Studios on Twitch, as well as the Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke on Twitch, now is a great time to do it with 30% off. You can get a cheaper sub during the month of September. Thank God I was on Twitch earlier today, or I would not have known that.
And
Holy
while you're on
Dragon
Twitch, why not hit that follow for CBRS Entertainment as well and Turnbuckle Talk?
That's great.
Is this Raw's first stadium show since, I think, the Attitude Era when they went to the Skydome?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, because I can't remember of another one.
Whoa.
You just saw the German?
No, he jumped over top of him.
Oh.
I saw the kick to the jaw.
Yep.
Gotta eat the feet, man.
Whoa. That was close.
And the sit-down power bomb.
Compliments of Captain Admiral. Say no?
No si habla en français.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't French, bro.
He spoke 2 different languages in there.
I know.
I did.
That's why he's confused. He doesn't know which one he's speaking.
Non parlez-vous en espagnol?
See?
En dos cervezas, por favor.
That is a definite C.
Je ne sais pas d'accord. Ha, you don't even know what that means. Ah, that got me through French 30. Yeah. That and being friends with the smart kids.
You had friends?
Yep. I know, right? You should try it someday.
Yeah, but I just hang out here with you clowns.
That crowd is going nuts right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, 4 clowns. What are they doing? They've had some of that cerveza, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Cooter Girl's coming.
Man, the crowd seems to be firmly behind Finn right now.
Right?
Oh my
Gee, that was
goodness.
awesome.
Holy smokes, Batman. Oh, I mean,
What a move by Finn.
Wow, what a coup de grace. Holy cow. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and just as I believe it was Parrish who said, he basically won off the distraction from JD.
It just seems like it's getting a little predictable when you see like one member from one team out there and not both.
Yeah.
Because it just seemed like, I don't know. Plus, it's like they just did it last week with Penta and Kofi.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, the Judgment Day have been known to provide the distraction to get the win.
Yeah, but this again was Dragon Lee taking his eye off the ball and going after JD instead of going.
Yeah, very similar to what Penta did too, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, had Dragon Lee not taken his eyes off and decided to try and go for the pinfall, that referee still would have been distracted, leading to Finn possibly doing something else to cheat to get the win.
Hey, there's EO. Oh, yeah.
So it's funny. I know that we talked about baby versus baby match for something completely different, LA versus Jay, but we are now getting out with EO and Stephanie McCure.
Right.
Out of curious, is this a false ploy of maybe just maybe we see EO and the Kabuki Warriors get back on track, and this is just a way to get gold on all three of them?
Ooh, maybe.
Potentially, yeah. I like where that's going. I was going to say, is this just a way for Asuka to turn and have it be on EO, her countrywoman, her former stablemate and friend?
I guess by also getting off of what you're saying, adding to what I'm saying, do you remember the Legacy Triple Threat match at WrestleMania?
Yep.
We see something similar with Asuka, Kyrie, and EO, because in both cases, or in the case you put out, I'm always wondering, what does that mean for Kyrie Sane?
Right.
And you'd have to think just like EO when it was with Bianca or Naomi and Rhea, she always feels like she's the odd person out.
Yeah. Well, and I was going to say, this even harkens back to Damage Control when really once Asuka and Kyrie got in there, they were the ones that really influenced EO to dump Bailey.
Yep. Well, I was going to say two things. One, Grayson Waller looks bigger.
Yeah. I was going to say, he's looking shredded.
And he apparently doesn't like phones over the barrier.
But it was Xavier Woods who took the phone.
But did you not see what he did to it?
I did.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City coming to SmackDown coming to Salt Lake City October 31st, and Saturday night's main event on November 1st.
Okay.
Man, that's going to be a busy weekend for me.
Adam Pearce.
Yeah,
Just
what's
well, is it just me or does Finn Balor is the only one who could win a match and still get mad that Dominic
I
is
called
not
it.
there?
I called it. Judgment Day is banned from ringside for the Intercontinental title match. Oh, yeah, buddy, I called it. Look at Finn Balor's laughing.
I'll be there in spirit.
That was awesome. I called it. Finally, I got something right. So who's the backup plan for Dom to keep that title?
Grande.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, or else, like, why are they putting all these Easter eggs with Dom and El Grande talking all the time?
Here comes the man. Penta.
I just love how they're able to put Penta and Phoenix's logo very similar, and it's just the word mark, and they're able to keep it like almost mirrored.
Well, because I'm assuming at some point these two guys come back together to form the Lucha Bros again. How much easier your logos are pretty similar.
Well, I believe that's what their logos were before WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had their own individuals, plus they had the Lucha Bros, which was just more of a plain font.
Yeah.
If I want to see Phoenix and Penta together in the ring, I kind of want to see it during the Royal Rumble.
Oh. My headset just started vibrating from that Viking horn. I love their t-shirts. Raw is War.
And it's done in their like graphic too, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They're so like ready, and then Penta takes that time just to go check out like a fan and be like, "Okay, yeah, guys, I'm back. Don't worry."
You're right.
I've been seeing so many videos too of Penta just getting like, I don't want to say distracted, but like there's somebody that's like yelling his like hometown, and he just like
look at him like, "We got this, boys. Let's go."
And says something, goes back to the match. You can just tell how much fun Penta is having right now in WWE.
Eric almost runs over poor Jessica Carr.
And she's tough. She could take it.
Well, so, yeah, I don't know if Eric is like, I don't know. I think Eric would run her over. I mean, it does say Raider in the name.
Oh, Xavier and Penta are starting things off here. Come on, boys.
Destroyer right to start. Right. I know. Come on. It's been the story.
It has.
Oh, jeez. bowling ball. That's more like a cannonball, not a bowling ball. And then Penta just takes everybody out. Holy smokes. Ah, that's awesome. Did you see? That's great. I love it.
Seeing a little bit of Jeff Jarrett there from Xavier Woods.
It's almost exactly Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how
Ouch.
I love how Waller is able to attack, take the first shot within the first step into a ring, and still be able to sell so far back that he can still take a back body drop in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
He knows very well how to correct his positioning in the ring and his ability to create space for the bump is very impressive.
That's what I've been saying about Grayson Waller. He's got excellent ring awareness, and you can't help but respect that, really.
I just wish we would actually see more Grayson Waller in ring. Than what we've seen really over the past year.
Wasn't he hurt for a little while, though? I know Austin Theory is out with an injury, but I swear I heard somewhere that he was hurt.
I don't know.
I don't think so, but
They've had so many times in between matches over the past year and a half that it's hard to tell why.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie, they haven't been doing enough on screen to have me wonder.
I've actually been enjoying like the stuff he's done outside the ring, though, at the same time.
Oh yeah, I felt like the more I see him, it's outside of the company than inside the company. Or it's more outside the ring than it is inside the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did say on yesterday on my show that if Chris Jericho is to come into WWE, Grayson Waller would be at the top of my list of people I'd like to see him work with.
Yeah.
The highlight reel versus the Grayson Waller effect.
I would love to see that's how Chris Jericho is brought back into WWE. There's a Grayson Waller effect and the roles are reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From when John Cena was brought to Raw. Oh,
Yeah.
the callback would be phenomenal.
Holy.
Oh, what was that?
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah, I would be done after that one too.
can't
Yeah.
call that a Mexican destroyer when
No.
when it's been assisted by Americans.
That was a Viking destroyer.
I was going to say, is that not a destroyer of war?
It is.
Yeah, we're going back to the locker room area.
We've got mommy on our screen.
Yeah, being asked about not being named in the title match, and I was going to say the lack of upset is a different side of something I did not expect. Okay.
Oh, well, I'm glad she knows who she is.
The positions they put Kairi Sane in sometimes.
Oh, that poor girl. That was awesome.
So, despite the Kabukis picking up the win against Judgment Day, it looks like we are heading towards an eventual meeting between Rhea and Asuka.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see that at WrestlePalooza as well.
Why does it feel like Asuka's trying to take control of Io and Kairi?
Just a little bit.
I think so, yeah.
Well, it's kind of seemed that way when she was part of Damage Control. It almost seemed like she was trying to take a larger position in that group.
Well, that's what I said
Mhm.
earlier tonight, was that
Yeah.
once Asuka and Kairi came in, it was Asuka that really pushed Io to dump Bailey.
And that's what I was going to get at. And I was going to throw to you on this one. Are we seeing kind of Asuka using that leadership through being the veteran as a way to do exactly what best you're saying, and that's take control of everyone, because maybe she saw firsthand just how much Damage Control fell apart when there was no direction.
Yeah. When she was gone.
When she was gone, then they took Bailey out. It all seemed to kind of
Yeah.
weather away.
And really, I mean, we saw really once Dakota got released, that was when.
That's when it was like,
really
okay, it's
announced
done.
that, yeah, they're done.
Yeah.
Holy, I can barely hear you guys over this crowd. Holy.
Yeah, they love AJ.
Yeah.
They're lit right now.
So if they're like this before the match starts,
Wait till you lose the title after. Holy cow.
Right. as we discussed on the locker room breakdown with this match, I mean, we didn't necessarily pick a winner. I'd been going back and forth, but I figure if we get some interference or El Hijo coming in for this show specifically to set up a champion versus champion title match at Worlds Collide.
Maybe.
I get a feeling Vikingo shows up and costs Dom the title.
Well, and that's exactly
If
what
that's
we're
the
talking
case.
about. If on the breakdown, does Vikingo come in to cost Dom, or do we see El Grande Americano come in to help? All we know now is that Judgment Day are banned. So does that mean it's going to be a one-on-one, and maybe we don't get any involvement, or is it because the obvious?
Yeah,
Americano and Vikingo are not Judgment Day, so they'll get involved, which we have seen last night when the Vision wasn't allowed at ringside and Becky Lynch came down.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say earlier, too. I mean, just because JD and Finn are gone from the building, that doesn't mean Raquel or Roxanne can make their presence felt.
that's right.
Or maybe, just maybe, we will see the return of Liv Morgan. If that happens, I'm chugging this beer. I have about like a yay left, so
They're doing the Road to the Royal Rumble European tour for next year. Let's go. Oh, here's Adam Pearce.
well, for extent, I was not finished.
Wow. Please. That's it. Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
The most impromptu handshake ever.
I need to drink too much for me right now. No, here comes Tom.
Now I don't know why. I just want to see Lyra and R-Truth in a segment and just see how off the rails it gets in like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Dude, they'd be so off the rails they wouldn't even be in the same country.
But next week we get Lyra Valkyria versus a member of the Judgment Day, and I am hoping it is Roxanne Perez, because give me that match 8 days a week.
And I think that's the match that's probably the wanted match with the wrestling fans. I will say, if this is Lyra and say Raquel, and we see Roxanne get involved, maybe that's how maybe Lyra, maybe like Raquel gets disqualified or whatever. Next week we see her and Roxanne. This could be a great way to bring Bayley back into the fold.
Yes.
Whether or not it's Bayley helping Lyra or Bayley attacking Lyra.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's Bailey attacking Lyra, especially with this gimmick that she's got going on.
Yeah, I mean, that could go so many different ways that I just want to watch and see how it all unfolds. To be honest,
I could honestly see them teaming successfully for a while, getting like they had last year, getting back to that women's tag team title match. And then you get like we had with Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne in NXT, where Roderick turned at the end of the tag title match to join the Undisputed Era.
Well, what I was going to get at with Bailey here is her character is kind of a bit of a schizophrenic. So what if she shows up, attacks Lyra, and suddenly she's a little bit apologetic about it?
Oh, that is just fantastic. I know I'm not talking about the beautiful color combination AJ Styles decided to wear for this match tonight.
Oh, Dominik.
Yeah.
Dom attacking during the introductions. I like that.
The heat he got from doing
Even
so.
Cole's agreeing. He's like, that's a great move.
Yeah.
I love this because if you guys remember Triple Mania, Dominik comes out. Absolutely, just the crowd absolutely loves Dominik down in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come here, and no reaction to him coming out.
The best
nothing to do with him.
The best comparable I have is Bret Hart, when he's absolutely beloved in Canada and all over the world, but in the United States, he is villain number one.
Yeah.
And it's so polarizing that it just works, especially with the fact that in WWE he's hated, but in AAA he's beloved. It's a great dynamic to where it goes with Vikingo. He'll be completely hated in AAA
in Mexico,
but then he comes in and punches Dominik in the face. He'll get cheered.
Yeah.
But in Vikingo's case, I think it was just he was hated for what he had did to Dom in AAA but Vikingo is generally a well-loved wrestler there.
It's just really funny because it's the one time I saw Rey Mysterio in a position where people are kind of saying, don't get involved.
Right? Yeah, don't. Just walk away.
And he was the person who gave Vitinha the nod of approval before the match in the back during his entrance. And it was just like, huh.
I love that dynamic though. You can go to one place completely just loved, go to the next place completely hated. It just shows how popular Dominik Mysterio really is and how many people are actually watching him. And when he started, did we think he was going to become this kind of wrestler? Like he's actually really good, knows what he's doing, getting over. Even though it's heat, he's getting it.
I mean, Dom has come a long way in the 5 or 6 years he's been wrestling with the WWE.
I'm a believer in Dominik Mysterio now. When he started, I couldn't have cared.
Yeah, I believe it is now pretty much close to 5 because he did start full time in the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah.
His debut match at SummerSlam against Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, because it was after that eye for an eye match that Ray and
years,
Seth had.
guys, come on.
Yep. I mean, yeah, he did make his TV debut over 20 years ago.
Yeah, we were talking about wrestling there, Bubba.
Yeah.
Typing the keywords.
I
please.
know. I had to say it though.
I will ask, since I've kind of noticed the pattern that since we're watching this, we're not getting any of the commercials, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
So after this match is done, how about we pause so we can play our commercials for everyone? So by the time we return, we can then go back in the same way.
Yeah,
Does
no,
that
that's
work
fine.
for everyone? Awesome.
You just tell me when to hit the pause button and it will be done.
After the match is over.
Yes. When you hear that ding, ding, ding.
Keywords,
the-
Bubba. Just had to say it.
And the winner and still Intercontinental Champion.
Chris Parrish. Do, 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 do.
No, it's when you hear and new Intercontinental Champion.
That's it. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
You are home.
Okay, Austin.
No, I'm not.
You guys just look outside your door. He's just bouncing a random ball out on the streets because he's like. Then in his like best ear play, nobody wants to play with me. That wasn't Eeyore. That sounded more like Peter Griffin, but
Yeah. It worked. It's a nice tornado DDT. Oh.
I want to say like tornado DDT is like rock music. At one point, it was like the coolest thing to do. And then it just seems to go away. And then it's sprinkled back, and everyone's like, this is awesome. And then eventually it'll happen all the time now.
Yeah. Comes and goes.
Unlike the super kick, which just has stayed.
Yeah. But everybody has a super kick.
That's what I was getting at, OMD.
Nice gut buster.
It's like they're auto-tuning the band. I had to.
Dude, my eye twitched on that one. Oh.
And if we want to sub, is it 30% less because it's September?
Oh my God. The Mullet-O-Matic. That's a good name for that move.
Yeah. It's a play off the Edge-O-Matic.
That's right.
Who, by the way, he turned heel on. Edge. What a callback.
Yeah.
Talk about
But he did that in Cardiff, Wales, I do believe, at Clash at the Castle, the inaugural.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Still one of my, it ranks up there with some of my most favorite heel turns.
It's probably because he didn't want us to have to go in the ring and sing with Tommy Fury at the end. Do you guys notice that AJ Styles has kind of a throwback in his gear where it's a lot of early WWE AJ on one side, and then on the other side where it has this P1 logo that he's had for almost the entire career? He has like those flames that Eddie Guerrero used to have.
Yep.
That's awesome. Whoa. Moku driver. I love it.
I've always wondered, what does the P1 mean? For
Phenomenal
AJ?
one.
Phenomenal one.
Okay.
Yeah, he used that in when he was in TNA. That was
Yeah.
his logo. And then he's used that same font for AJ on his tattoo.
Yeah.
There's two.
It's also the same font for all the dates that are underneath as well. And those dates are representative of when his kids were born.
Yes.
Yep. I believe when they did that inked show with Corey Graves as the host, they had him doing the one for his daughter.
Yeah, it has a little heart.
I think it's like a ribbon or flower.
Or yeah, or flower. Yeah.
I want to say ribbon, actually.
Isn't it going to be funny if it is?
I'm pretty sure it's like a pink or reddish pink
It's
ribbon.
pink. Yeah. Just can't remember if it's a flower, heart, or a ribbon. And you can't see it because it's where his belt is. Styles Clash. Yeah, buddy. Oh, he's hanging onto the rope.
Yeah, Dom's hooked into the ropes.
There we go. His foot, he curls him over and his foot hits the rope. Oh. I don't even think Dom did that on purpose. I think that was just AJ.
I loved when he was on his stomach and he just put his arm on there.
Yeah.
He's like, nope. That was smart.
Oh, what a jeez. Come on, AJ. You know better.
Oh, he's looking for the phenomenal forearm. Oh, the referee, yeah, there's El Grande. And he's loaded that mask up too.
Oh, right in the ribs. Come on. Are we getting froggy now? Yeah. He's telling him, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, we kind of called that one. I mean, it's pretty ingenious on Dominik's part.
Hey, in order to get to home plate, you got to cover all the bases. Dominik Mysterio has done just that.
Right.
Just like covering all the bases is exactly what Turnbuckle Studios has when we cover every day of the week with our programming. Don't take my word for it. Look at this.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
A Turnbuckle Affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, videos games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And we're back with our programming as we just saw Dominik Mysterio with the aid of El Grande Americano. It's a person who I would love to see on my timeline on Twitter, drive through the drive-through at Starbucks and say, "Give me your favorite drink," helping him defeat AJ Styles. So the question does remain: are we now heading towards AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano?
I think you have to in this situation.
Yeah, because now at this point, I kind of want to see AJ not quite be done with the Intercontinental title scene, but obviously he's got to take El Grande Americano out in order to get back to that scene.
Yeah. But who's next now for Dom besides Vikingo for that Intercontinental Championship?
I'm still gonna say AJ because, like I said, he's probably gonna want to take out El Grande Americano to get back that title shot.
I got 4 names right away. 1, Dragon Lee. 2, Penta. 3, we can go with Sheamus. And 4, what a way to bring back Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah. I was going to put Dragunov into that mix because he is due back this month as well as Sheamus. I didn't have Penta into that picture. Or Dragon Lee, but yes, Dragon Lee versus Dom would be great. I just don't want it to go back to the LWO versus Judgment Day feud.
Yeah, I get that.
Which again, yeah, well, but yeah, Dragunov I think is probably the number one guy for that, depending on when he comes back, which we know it is supposed to be sometime this month. Or so we are hearing.
Yeah, the reports are that he's either been cleared or he's on the verge of being cleared. All we know is that he is very close on coming back. And that's to say if he does return to Raw, because we don't know if he's staying on Raw or not. We presume. But as we get a recap of Roman Reigns getting absolutely beat down by Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, I want to make sure everybody doesn't forget that your vision to podcasting is right here below at turnbucklestudios.org, that official homepage of the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Yeah, it's the same old Meet the Team, all that stuff. You can see the latest episodic shows. Of course, those are just examples of what we can do. But another thing that we added on, other than the cool new graphics that you're seeing, is that added on that you can kind of call a resume where you get to add what you do well. We don't say the requirements. We just want to know what you're capable of so we can put you in the right position. So we're getting some injury updates from Michael Cole. So larynx contusion for Paul Heyman and fractured ribs for Roman Reigns.
Oh, that was cool.
Jackie Gata's in the back talking with LA Knight, asking if he can really work together with Jey Uso.
When did Jackie Gata make her return? That was Jackie Redmond.
Sorry, I wasn't really looking at her. I was looking at the fired up LA Knight, who probably said one of the best things I've heard. We can either survive together or die alone. That was a great line.
Yes, it was.
But then we get Jey Uso interrupting and basically saying, look, I'm not focused on the beef here. I want revenge for what they did to my cousin. But thanks for correcting me at home, D. I appreciate that. So getting a little segment with Rhea Ripley talking with CM Punk, only for Adam Pearce to inform CM Punk that Seth Rollins is in the building.
Yeah. How did he get in the building?
So one of two things are there. Either Seth Rollins is a great architect and he understands the blueprint of all buildings, or CM Punk should never be hired on any security.
I'm going with option C, which is 1 and 2 together. Now I got a thing for boxing or something.
Yeah, because Netflix has got a huge boxing fight coming up.
Yep.
Nice.
I don't know why, but it looks like Rich Swann's kid is up against the Terminator's kid.
Right.
That's what they look like.
Yeah. September 13th at the Allegiant Stadium. I'd like to say I'm going to watch this fight, but the last boxing match I watched, I hated the fact that I had to wait a half an hour in between fights. I was very annoyed by that.
Yeah. Oh, now we got Rusev on our screens. Recapping what he did to Sheamus yesterday.
That was just utter destruction.
Now the question is, what's next for Rusev?
Well, my theory for what could be next for Rusev hasn't panned out yet. My theory was if AJ were to win the Intercontinental title tonight, he goes after AJ for the Intercontinental.
Yep, he still could and win it in a multi-man match. But what about a returning Ilya Dragunov for Rusev?
Oh, CM Punk headed to the ring. Or at least his music just hit anyway.
Well, that answers the question.
What?
OMD just kind of were talking about what's next for Rusev, and OMD's talking to returning Ilya Dragunov. Is this what CM Punk means by he's going to do it his way now? CM Punk has the microphone. What is he going to say? Clearly, he wants Seth Rollins. Well, that's not taking long now, is it?
I think he's going to come in behind. What? The man. Becky Lynch coming out instead of Seth Rollins. That's hilarious.
Becky Lynch knows Seth Rollins' entrance maybe better than Seth Rollins does.
You see that too, H? It's like perfect timing. I love it.
And I love how Seth Rollins' Titantron is the same color as Becky's wearing.
He's wearing? Yeah.
Usually
he caught that too, eh?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Now, if we see Seth Rollins, is he going to wear the same colors?
Oh, Punk is not messing.
No. Love the fire from Becky Lynch here.
Yeah, it's intense. Huh. This one I wish AJ Lee would just come out from nowhere and just punch her out. Not gonna lie.
I think I can listen to Becky and Punk for the whole show.
Oh, I'm not saying I can't, but she's phenomenal on the mic.
That was a solid line.
Mm-hmm.
Not the voice of the voiceless, but you're the poster child for apathy.
That's epic. Shut the F up. We're learning French again.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're bleeping it out, but too late.
I pardon their French. I just want Becky to say, if you think you're good, why did I main event WrestleMania before you?
Oh,
that'd be so good.
CM Punk's trying to kill himself with the mic now. He's like, no! Ooh. Everyone's chanting AJ Lee. He's never fit the vision. That's what made CM Punk CM Punk. Wow. Just insane.
We still have another match, by the way, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he called the belts plastic. See him. Oh, there he is.
Mhm.
Wow, he is way too shiny to be sneaking out like that. Looks like a disco ball. Oh god.
Yeah, forget rating Becky's locker. He rated Disco Inferno's locker.
I wouldn't, because the two big meatballs are going to come out there and
This is awesome.
as he just walks away. Oh, she just slapped him twice. Oh, that's more than twice. Oh man, she's like really hitting him. And Punk ain't gonna do nothing about it because he's better than that.
Oh, this is good.
This is when AJ Lee needs to come out, really, like for real. Thank you. Oh, does that mean AJ Lee's coming? Got to bathe in bleach. She's good. She's good. That was intense.
That was amazing.
Man, I'm still looking at a black screen, but whatever.
The irony that CM Punk walks out the same way Seth does too. Like,
Yep.
to the detail.
There we go.
Yeah, now if it isn't AJ Lee returning, who else could very well be teaming up with Punk?
Paige.
Yeah, I mean, Paige is your next best.
That's who
they were close.
I'm gonna go with someone who's currently employed, and they were talking earlier in Rhea Ripley.
I was going to go there, but I also think if you've got the Rhea Asuka situation, much as I hate to go to this, what about Nikki?
What?
I'll answer your question with a question. What about Nikki?
Yeah, right. What about her? Just no.
I think I'd rather even get Zelina Vega. At least she portrayed AJ Lee at one point.
Yeah.
But I mean, at this point now, Seth Rollins said last night, I don't care about you or your stupid family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does he say that? We're getting a little bit more familiar. WWE has tendencies of dropping obvious hints.
Yep.
They did it with Cody Rhodes. They did it for Aleister Black. They did it for Rusev. They did it for like Jade Cargill even.
Yeah.
They're slightly doing it for Jericho now. They're clearly doing this for AJ Lee in my eyes. If it's not AJ Lee? Instant letdown.
Do we see this as a mixed tag at WrestlePalooza?
No.
Do you know where he works? Like, for real.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah, it's AJ coming back.
Where's SmackDown on Friday? Chicago. Why?
Gee, I wonder why. He's getting Frank to come to the show.
Could save money on trans on that way, WWE. I know what you're doing.
Just gonna put this out there, but I did call that CM Punk was is gonna show up on SmackDown. I did call that on Friday.
Yeah. When it comes to Chicago, it's safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
Just like if it's Quebec, Sami Zayn, it's a safe bet.
Yeah. And just like when Edge was in the WWE, whenever they went to Toronto, it's a safe bet with Edge.
Yeah.
Anywhere in Canada, if they didn't have anyone else.
Yeah. Well, okay, in this case, most of the time when they go to Toronto, and it's a safe bet, Trish Stratus is going to be on the show.
Then if it's Texas, it's almost guaranteed. It's either Taker or Sean or Stone Cold.
Yep.
Or all three. All right, main event time as we have Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed taking on Jey Uso and LA Knight. The segment that follows an appearance from both Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, the other two members of the Vision. How do we see this match going?
Uso LA winning.
We'll see, and I'm going to go. I think there's going to be a miscommunication. I think it's going to be Braun and Bronson who have the cohesion as a team and as a unit with the Vision.
Yeah, not to mention they also are coming off that obliteration of Roman Reigns. Maybe you want to keep that by obliterating both LA Knight and Jey Uso tonight as well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you want to send the fans home happy, then that's when you want to put Jey Uso over Jey and LA Knight over the Vision here.
Yeah, Jey is just a different type of over right now.
Yeah, I could see this as being a win for Jey and LA, but then you get Braun and Bronson absolutely obliterating them, taking them out for the short term.
But that's not sending the fans home happy, though, at the same time.
Yeah, but I don't think Raw doesn't have a track record of always sending the people home happy.
Right. They want to send the fans home looking for what's next, what's going to happen next week.
However,
when they do these shows in Paris, these whole weekends and stuff like that, they tend to have that last match to send on the last show to send the fans home happy. They did it at WrestleMania. They did it at SummerSlam.
Well, I mean, we'll find out, but I have a feeling we're going to see something in the lines of something that we saw yesterday with the beatdown. I mean, sending the people home happy could be a great way of bringing back like Roman, or having that as a maybe he's hurt, but he's still going to come back kind of a thing. Or
yeah.
Could this also be the time where, they do the shocker and in 2 nights they add 2 new members?
Right?
Best, you said earlier that you think Kyrie has one of the best elbows in the business. LA Knight has to be putting himself in that category as well.
Oh, 100% LA Knight's in that conversation, especially with the way he does that leap from the middle rope to the top rope and then connects that elbow. As I mentioned yesterday, you have to have a tremendous amount of agility to be able to do that. And every time I see LA Knight do that, I am thoroughly impressed by it.
I love on the graphic. They don't even have enough space to put Dominik's last name in it. I have not seen LA Knight take as much punishment as he has in the last just couple days. whether it was from the show last night, Clash in Paris, as he's taking those big time bombs, top rope into the table, just as the coup de grace on those. And he is just getting thrown around by Bronson and Braun right now.
I mean, we've seen LA Knight take punishment, but not to this magnitude. So it's a bit on the jarring side, because every time we see LA Knight taking this punishment, he always has a way to come back, and he always showcases his confidence in the way he comes back. But right now, I am not seeing that.
Right. Now, we have heard the comparisons throughout LA Knight's tenure of, oh, he's cosplaying as The Rock, or he's trying to be the next Stone Cold. Is that what we are starting to really now see in these last 2 days from LA Knight?
I've never once seen that at all, even when they were making those comparisons.
I know what you're saying. I don't think that they're... I think if you mean by making him more of a top-end guy like The Rock and Stone Cold, then absolutely, because I think we're seeing LA Knight completely establishing himself in that main event spot on Monday Night Raw. And now he's definitely one of the main acts on it. It's a very deep babyface field when you have CM Punk, LA Knight, and Jey Uso right there. And I'm not even throwing out Roman Reigns. Like, that's almost unfair from a babyface end to have 4 men like that who are absolutely over, and with that interaction with the crowd and that thing. But LA Knight has always been that person with, despite the situation, he manages to always stay and just get better. And I think you might be correct with the sense of he's starting that trajectory, kind of like The Rock and Stone Cold, but I don't think he is being used in comparisons like them. I think trajectory, yes, but physical comparisons, maybe not.
And what I like about what we're seeing with the Vision here is the fact that once the Vision splits up, I get a feeling that both Bronson and Braun are still going to be in that upper echelon, in that main event, as your top heels. And I kind of like that. And it kind of harkens back to like the Attitude Era, when it wasn't just Stone Cold and The Rock at the top of the game, but we also had Undertaker, we had Mankind, we had Kane, we had Triple H there. So I kind of like that we have this core group of guys in that main event that we can easily see potentially becoming world heavyweight champion.
And Jackie Redmond asked the question of whether or not LA Knight and Jey Uso can work together, and we just saw that yes, they can, with that double clothesline to Bronson Reed. This match is definitely picking up now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it was you, Bubba, who mentioned like there was the 6 to 7 people on Monday that you throw them in. How can you not fail? It almost is reminiscent of that SmackDown 6 back with the initial roster split, that roster division there. And it almost seems like that's now a formula that is being used on Raw. If we have 6 acts that can go and we spice them up in any way, we can't lose, because now all of a sudden we're just batting from a strength of our order instead of a weakness.
Yeah, exactly. And you can throw anybody in with those 6 people, anybody on the Raw, and it's gonna work.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hinting at too with that whole talk there. With we're at a point with the Raw roster and the SmackDown roster where we could even believe that somebody from the mid card could easily move into a championship match, like a world heavyweight title match, like Finn Balor, for instance. Should he decide to step in and challenge for the world heavyweight title, it 100% you could believe that he could do it.
As Braun and Bronson pick up the W.
Yeah.
And I just got the finish.
What an explosive spear, too, by Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
Oh, now who comes out to help?
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's only if there is someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, true enough.
Because right now we're getting a 2-on-1 on Jey Uso. And LA Knight looks nowhere to be found.
He's right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only other
As you said,
option to come out and help
Oh,
would
yeah.
be the only other option to come out and help them would be Punk, but he's off hunting down Seth Rollins right now.
Yeah, and after
He's on his way to Chicago.
after everything
Yeah.
that happened last week and
Whoa.
last night, I don't think Punk's going to be coming out to make a save anytime soon.
I could see this ending up being a tag team rematch at WrestlePalooza.
I think we're going to see a tsunami.
Yeah.
I think so too. Oh, the strap goes down.
Wade Barrett makes that sound so devastating. The way he yells that tsunami.
He just has that voice, right?
What? Is that Jimmy
It is.
It is.
with the equalizer?
What a pop for Jimmy.
That's awesome. Big Jim in the house. I like this. Do we see the Usos teaming back up again to possibly take those two big behemoth of men on?
I think you're going to see that, yes. But I also wonder if this is going to lead to War Games, and do you get the Roman return, and do you get them teaming with Jacob Fatu
Right?
and Sammy?
Holy cow, dude. That was epic.
Oh, did you hear what Jey Uso
You just said, I
Said to
need
Jay.
you.
said? I need you. And then did you hear what Jimmy said?
I got you, brother.
I'm
I
here
got
now.
you, Goose.
No, he said, I'm here now, Oos.
Oh, I'm here now, Goose. Okay.
I'm here now, Oos.
Wow.
What does that mean? Does he mean he's here for Jay, or does he mean he's here on Raw?
Right?
What does that mean?
Can't wait, dude. I
We'll
can't
find
wait.
out
We
in the
have to
coming
wait
weeks.
until next Monday when we find out. Yeah.
Well, I guess something's going to be brewing as Raw's in Milwaukee next week. Yeah, I see what I did there. But
Or
as
we could
Raw
even
comes,
just find out that we could find out this Friday.
maybe, because we don't know for sure yet if Jey Uso, if Jimmy Uso is on Raw.
Right.
So as of right now,
Mhm.
we don't know. But
Could
before we
this- I was
go
gonna say,
ahead.
Would this become a situation where the Usos and Roman Reigns and that initial bloodline become, so big that they're able to travel freely between brands?
Maybe. But as we have maybe a little time to think about that, I'm going to play our ads one last time before we do our thing. So before anybody answers to that, let's just showcase everybody what's going on again in the week of Turnbuckle Studios.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. Monday nights you get the Locker Room Breakdown at 7 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Raw Patrol at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thursday we go TNA when we brace for Impact at 7:55 p.m. Eastern. Friday we secure all details as we answer the call for the SmackDown security detail at 8 p.m. Eastern. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Sundays be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. Eastern, followed by the Boar's Nest at 8 p.m. Eastern. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day.
A Turnbuckle Affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And before those ads, OMD, you posed a question.
I did. And I asked, could it be that the bloodline, even when Roman comes back, is big enough to travel freely between brands?
And what do we
deal
all
with the Vision, deal with the MFTs?
Where do we think of that, guys?
Depends who's in that bloodline. Are you talking Jacob or just Roman himself?
Roman, Jimmy, Jay, Jacob, and Sammy. The bloodline plus Jacob Fatu.
I could see it being a possibility.
I could too, because I get a strong feeling now that because of what Jimmy had just done, we're more than likely going to see the Vision show up on SmackDown as well.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if maybe Jimmy Uso 2 Raw helps maybe just add to Jay's help. And then we have the count of the 3 in the Vision. If you were to add Ilya, you can still add Punk. I wonder now, if Jay's coming to Raw, who's going to SmackDown?
Right.
There has to be some give and take there. And I could see Jacob Fatu aligning his own version. And maybe it's not even bloodline to bloodline there. It could just be who he wants to go to war with to fight the MFTs.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. Because that could get very old very quick if the same 4 to 5 to 8 people are on every show.
Yeah.
I mean, what if it's a combination of the MFT and the Vision teaming up to fight the bloodline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we are looking to build now 2 Survivor Series and War Games.
And as I've noted before, it seems to me that War Games is going to be the Bloodlines match.
Yeah, it's like I'm thinking everything leads to Survivor Series right now, and I know WrestlePalooza is right there around the corner, but I'm already kind of wondering, how are we shaping up for Survivor Series? We know it's be a big show, and we know it's one of the next big PLEs with the Rumble to go to 2 nights in the future. So
yes, we
I'm
also
very
do have Crown Jewel and a Saturday night's main event coming up.
Yeah.
Right, but we're talking about like the big 4 shows.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very intriguing the next few weeks to see what goes on. But Best, let's start with you. Where can the people find you? What do you have coming up? And what did you think of Monday Night Raw? Best.
Well, thought Monday night was pretty entertaining. I'm lagging.
Okay, OMD, how about we go to you and then we'll circle back to Best.
Okay, I thought this was a fantastic show, start to finish. There really wasn't a lull tonight in the show. I think the segment that really had me hooked was CM Punk and Becky Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really grabbed my attention. Wasn't a bad match, and the way they finished that, decimating Jay, really making it look like he's going to be joining Roman on the shelf, and then you bring Jimmy out. Opens up a lot of possibilities, as we've just discussed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for me, Linktree, linktr.ee/OMD show, and you can catch me right back here tomorrow night with Chris Best on Turnbuckle Talk.
Awesome stuff. Bubba Duke, what about you?
Yeah, bud. It was an incredible night. Very reminiscent of a Brace for Impact. It was completely nonstop action the entire night. Again, I'm gonna agree with OMD. The segment with Becky Lynch and CM Punk, that was incredible to see both these people having great moments on that mic. You guys want to check me out? YouTube, Bubba Duke Show, over there on Twitch land. It is Boar's Nest with Bubba Duke. I will be live and in charge on Thursday night at Brace for Impact. Parrish, what did you think of tonight, though?
Well, before you get to me, I know we didn't get a chance to let Chris Best go, and he was having some technical difficulties, the ones that nobody likes. So you can follow Best on his link tree at Chris_Best83. We all know that you can see him tomorrow night at 8:05 with Turnbuckle Talk alongside yourself, OMD, and whenever he feels like it, the Godfather will be there just to make sure you guys are not up to any tomfoolery. So please check out that. As he comes back in the room, we will get to him about what he enjoyed with Monday Night Raw.
If he can make it back.
But before I do that, Best, we made sure to let everybody know where they could find you and tomorrow for Turnbuckle Talk. But let's see what you enjoyed about Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I thought tonight's show was actually very, very entertaining. There was, as Bubba had mentioned before I crashed out, no real lulls in the show. It was just we went from one beat to the next, and it was a wild ride, and I really enjoyed it. And just as Roddy Piper had said, just when we think we've got the answers, he changes the question, and we got a lot of that tonight too.
Yeah. Yeah, and for myself, you can catch me on my link tree at Chris Parrish. What I enjoyed about the show was the fact we finally got a direction for Lyra Valkyria. She's going to take on a member of the Judgment Day, whether it's Raquel Rodriguez or Bubba, you know the other one? Roxanne Perez. And we know it's one of the two. It's going to be a banger no matter who it is. Raquel Rodriguez is just on fire right now. Maybe she's being overshadowed with how well Roxanne Perez is, what she's doing on Raw, but I think Raquel Rodriguez is absolutely stepping out in 2025. And what I have next is always every Sunday at 12:15 p.m. the Chris Parrish podcast. episode 93 survival mode, because we're in survival mode, people, and it's just something we have to prepare for. But with that said, I'm going to do something different. We're going to head to our image here about Raw stepping out. Then I'm going to turn it to you, Chris Best, to end the show the way we should. How do we do that? Best?
Yeah, I got removed because
OMD, tell the people how we ended up.
All right. Before we end it off here quickly, Bubba, Parrish, I want to thank you guys again for joining me on the Locker Room Breakdown prior to the Raw Patrol. It's always a pleasure to have you gentlemen there. Greatly, greatly appreciated. But ladies and gentlemen, please remember the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program, to those of you out there, wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.